Dear friends, today I thought about talking a little bit uh, about letting go of negative thoughts. We always say, oh, let go of your negative thoughts. Let go of your negative thoughts and bring your focus to the present moment. Then often people ask, Bhante, how can I do that? These negative thoughts keep coming to my mind. When such negative thoughts keep coming to my mind, how can I let go of those negative thoughts? So, dear friends, we need to understand letting go is a process. It's not something that we can achieve instantly. Yes, one day we will be able to do it instantly as a result of that process. But we have to put ourselves into that process to let go of our negative thoughts. So when does that process begin? Right now, right here. So it means you might not have negative thoughts right now because you just finished your breathing meditation. So before those negative thoughts come to our mind, we should train our mind to let go of our negative thoughts. To do that, we have to develop mainly two things in our life: mindfulness and wisdom. So today we practice our breathing meditation, we practice body scanning meditation. Such meditations help us to improve our mindfulness. But however, to get the best results of our meditation practices, we have to be consistent. So it's same for anything in this world. To get the results, we have to be consistent. It's same for the meditation practices. So we have to be consistent with our meditation practice. And the second thing we need to develop is wisdom. So wisdom that we need to let go of our negative thoughts is understanding of impermanence in our life. So when we talk about impermanence, we have to understand everything in this world is conditioned and conditional. So everything in our life is conditioned and conditional. And conditioned and conditional things are subject to change. And also we need to understand, because of that, suffering exists in our life. And then we need to understand, nothing belongs to me in this world. Even negative thoughts do not belong to me. So that's the wisdom we need to develop to let go of our negative thoughts. So then we keep developing our mindfulness and our wisdom. And then we need to feed wholesome things to our mind. That's why we practice loving kindness meditation. That's why we practice a meditation on altruistic joy. That's why we practice meditation on gratitude. So we need to feed our mind wholesome things. Why we need to strengthen that part in our mind. And also we need to learn about those things, because when we talk about mindfulness, there are so many meditations that we can practice to improve our mindfulness. When we talk about wisdom, there are so many different things that we can do to improve our wisdom. So we need to learn about those things. So that's why I said, so that process begins today, right now. Right now it happens. It begins. So then when we keep developing those things, then, in other words, when we are in that process, then negative thoughts come to our mind. Now we are prepared. We are ready. So now we are in the battlefield. So now we do not need to afraid of anything. Why? We have all the things that we need. Then those thoughts come to our mind. The first thing we need to do, we need to be aware of those negative thoughts. That's the first thing. And then we can identify those negative thoughts. We can label them. Oh, this is anger, or anger has arisen in my mind. Or this is jealousy. Oh, no, this is greed. So then we identify those negative thoughts. Then we can apply some methods to let go of those negative thoughts. So one method is we can bring our focus to some wholesome object. So when, because all the negative thoughts are connected with some unwholesome object, some unwholesome thing. And then we bring our focus to some wholesome object, and we keep focusing on that. Or maybe we can have some wholesome thoughts in our mind. Then it helps us to let go of those negative thoughts. Sometimes it doesn't work. Then we can try to understand impermanence of those negative thoughts. And also we can understand impermanence of the things that trigger our negative thoughts. Suppose you feel something is not right in your mind. You feel some pain in your mind. Then you understand, oh, anger has arisen in my mind. So then one thing you can do, or you try to understand, anger is not permanent. It is subject to change. So when you try to understand it, you do not feed your anger. And then you try to understand, oh, it doesn't belong to me. Anger doesn't belong to me. It is conditional and it is conditioned. And then it helps you to let go of those negative thoughts. And also you can understand the things that triggered my anger is not permanent as well. Things that triggered my anger is impermanent as well. Even those things do not belong to me. So then we try to develop our understanding about impermanence at that moment. Then it helps us to detach from those negative thoughts. Then those negative thoughts gradually fade away from our mind. It will take some time. Yes, of course, as soon as you try to do all of those things, it will not go away. It will stay in your mind, maybe a couple of minutes, maybe 1 hour, or maybe 1 day. But when you start to apply these methods, then you're in the side that your negative thoughts are fading away. So, because now you are in that process. So, then gradually it will fade away because you do not feed your negative thoughts. Here is the thing. If we do not try to let go of those negative thoughts, we feed our negative thoughts. Then negative thoughts become stronger and stronger. So that's why we need to apply these methods. And then it helps us to let go of those negative thoughts. And another thing that happened to us, when such negative thoughts come to our mind, we feel, oh, this is going to last forever. Okay, this will not end soon. And it is that those thoughts are also negative. Those thoughts also multiply our mental pain. So then we need to recognize those thoughts as well. Then we need to understand, oh, so now I'm thinking, my mind is thinking, these negative thoughts are gonna last forever. It will not end. Oh, these thoughts are also negative. And these thoughts do not belong to me. So we need to recognize such thoughts as well. And another thing we can do, we can stop paying attention to those negative thoughts. Instead of paying attention to those negative thoughts, we focus on other things in our life. Then we move forward with our life. Then maybe after 1 hour, 2 hours, you will notice, oh, now I do not have any negative thoughts in my mind. So that's another thing that we can do. And another thing that you can do, so you can understand how those thoughts formed in your mind, how it triggered, and how it developed into this state in your mind. So that then you can go back to the starting point of your negative thoughts. Then it helps you to let go of your negative thoughts. So you can apply these methods when negative thoughts come to your mind. But however, you need to start the process today, right now. So we should not wait until these harmful thoughts arise in our mind to let go of negative thoughts. We should start that process. We should start training our mind to let go of our negative thoughts. Then next time such thoughts come to our mind, then very easily we will be able to let go of those thoughts. And then one day, as soon as some negative thoughts come to our mind, we will be able to let go of those thoughts instantly. But that's the result of our practice. We should not try to get to that level overnight. Why? Because then it becomes another negative thought in our mind. Then it creates another pain in our mind. So to do all of those things, to be successful in our training, there is one good quality that we need. That quality is patience. That quality is patience. We need to be patient in this process. And we need to be consistent. Then we will get the results of our practice.